crying, nigga. This bitch shit, nigga. Father. Oh, I don't mean to be a father. Hey, but right now these times are getting harder. Hey, right now these times are getting harder. Father. Oh, I don't mean to be a father. Hey, but right now these times are getting harder. Hey, right now these times are getting harder. Father. Hold up. These niggas ain't getting smarter. My dog gone, now I'm living for his daughters. I know you would be right if I wouldn't have called them charges. I ain't stuck up in the cell and had my mind gone. My dog sick on hair on, he know he dead wrong. I just put some flowers by my dog headstone. Whoever had to send a hit behind the jail phone. All this media, I'm sick of all the fake love. Want the fame, ain't do nothing for me, got me fucked up. I moved on for fake friends, so they pissed off. You say you love me, but ain't pick up that collect call. Father. Oh, I don't mean to be a father. Hey, but right now these times are getting harder. Hey, right now these times are getting harder. Father. Oh, I don't mean to be a father. Hey, but right now these times are getting harder. Hey, right now these times are getting harder. These hoes say they love me, but I know they lie. I'm tired to see my mama face with them teary eyes. 24 court days, I swear I got so sick and tired. I wanted to take a 10 booth and take the long ride. Fight murder charges, thought I wasn't gonna see the streets. Demons all up in my dreams, make it hard to sleep. You say you love me, but you went and fuck my best friend. Money died, now I gotta go.
Good old Rocket Strong, Irene, KD. Good to see everybody in here. Send a couple link out to a few people. See what happens with it. I'm not gonna be here long. I know I say that, but I say that a lot, but then end up on here for an hour or so. But we're gonna try to keep it kind of limited. I hope everybody out there doing well. What's up, Jamie? Good to see you, brother. Give me one more second. I need one more thing, Brady. Father. Yeah. All right. What's good with it, man? We up in here. We in the building, folks. Welcome to the Corrupt Cartel. Appreciate you stopping by, coming through. Dolly Bear, good to see you. Everybody in the chat, it's greatly appreciated. Noontime, little lunch break live. Get a little something going, but I've been having something on my heart lately, man. Like, the last couple of days, it's been going on for a while. Like, it's something that's always there, but sometimes it bears a little more, right? And that's just the whole fact of fatherhood. Like, I don't know how many cats out there is fathers, but I'm sure I know that there are a number of them out there, the ones that I do know. And fatherhood, man, to me has been a blessing, such a blessing, bro. Like, there's a few different songs. Like, I didn't know what song to pick to play coming into this because there's a few different songs that I like. You know what I mean? Like Nipsey Hussle got the letter to the daughter, all that. But man, I get to looking at it, and I've been, I said it last night on the live. I've said it a couple times here lately. It's like I look at myself getting on this YouTube thing, making videos, making lives, making whatever. And there's almost, not to be morbid about it, but there's almost something that kind of like it makes me think a little bit more about it, because I cease to exist in a physical form, there will be a digital form available. So with that being said, it makes me think about, like, okay, so if I come on a digital form to where other folks, my children, and other folks that will see everything that I've done through the whole time, like, that basically becomes a legacy. Even if it's an internet legacy, you're leaving a legacy of yourself. And so I just don't understand a lot of things that be going on out here these days, because to me, I want my children to see me in my best light. Like, my children know I'm far from perfect, bro. You know what I mean? I tell them daily I mess up. When I mess up, I tell them and I show them how I correct it, because that's how it should be. You don't want to be a parent that kicks it under the rug and shows has your child pick the rug up for you so you can kick the dirt under the rug. That's not parenting, bro. That's getting by. That's just making it suffice just long enough, And in the trade I'm in, man, we say if it's just good enough, then it's not good enough, right? But I mean, what what does your legacy look like to you? Like, what does your YouTube legacy look like to you as a father, as a parent, as a brother? What does your life legacy look like to you? Because I know a lot of people live one type of way, and they're good people, but then they get online and they do certain things and they have fun and this third thing, and that's what they came to do. Okay, I get it. But they're also not on here trying to create a legacy. They're not on here putting their face on the camera, their mic. It's a little bit different. So, like, what does your legacy really mean to you, man? That's what I find myself asking myself that. And, like, my legacy to me is just what I was saying, bro, is that I can be a guy that my children can look back on and be like, yo, that was my dad. You know what I mean? Like, for my failures I do have, for the flaws that I do have, hopefully all of the good things that I bring as being a father outweigh all of those, and the memories, because we don't get to pick and choose the memories, yo. Like, we can choose that we're going to take them to this vacation, or we're going to take our kids to that vacation, or we're going to do these things with our kids. But think about it when you were a kid, bro. Like, you don't pick your memories, just certain events occur to where that leaves a lasting impression in your head, good, bad, or indifferent. So, the more time you can do all of those things with your kids is the better legacy, because those memories end up being the legacy with your children as well. Things that you put that they can discover later. Like, man, I have journals, I have notebooks that are written full of all kinds of things. Times that of stories, just days, like just a journal page, but it has I guess you could say almost like landmarks. Like, there's events in the story and there's a date at the top. And so either any of my children could read that and put themselves mentally back into that spot. What's up, Misty? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping through. Um, yeah, man. I mean, bro, like, are you making those you love happy? Like, through your actions, through the way you move, through the way you treat other people, because it's not always about making the other person happy. It's not always about making yourself happy. It's about making the ones that look up to you happy. It's about the ones that look for you, look to you for reassurance, that look to you for guidance. Like, you want to make them happy. You want to show them the love. So, like, what are your actions dictating that it says to everyone that cares about you and that you should care about? Like, these are thoughts that we should be taking on as fathers, as mothers. You know, like, I mean, man, there's so many things that once it's there, bro. Like, I, I don't get it. Like, see, I'm getting frustrated, bro. I'm starting to yank stuff, man, because I just don't get it. Like, my objective to my life is to grow my children to be better versions of anything I could be. And I have three children. And I'm one of three. You know what I mean? My oldest son is a sergeant in the U.S. Army. He's a top, shoots the 50 cal on top of the tank. You know what I mean? He's top of the battalion. I got a 2-year-old grandchild through that. They're raising her well, a little bit different than how I did, but you know what I mean? They're new age parents. Shout out to y'all. But I mean, yeah, bro, like, are you making your loved ones happy, bro? Are your actions making your loved ones happy? Because I've been on both sides. I've been guilty, super, super guilty of my actions making my loved ones unhappy. And it's almost like a drug addict perspective, bro. It's like it doesn't matter. You're going to get your fix regardless, right? Whether it makes them unhappy or not. Christy, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Always stay true to you. Don't always, brother. Much love to you and yours. Hey, I appreciate that greatly. I appreciate that. You've always rocked with me, Chris. I appreciate that greatly. I appreciate. Um, Listen, I got a few things I have written down, man, that were just thoughts that I've been having. Like, you know, me, I write down a lot of stuff, man. But you know, like when it comes to certain things, bro, like if my kids don't want me out there race car driving, odds are I'm probably not going to go out there race car driving because it makes them feel a type of way. And I care how they feel. And I don't want every time I get in the race car for it to be traumatic to them, which is the same way to like this. If my kids felt the type of way, if I came on YouTube, then I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't. It's bigger than any narcissistic self-indulgence that it gives you, man. Going back to the drug addict thing, you know, like you don't care who it affects if you get your fix. That's how a drug addict is. So, like, if my kids wanted me to stop, I would stop. If it's race car driving, if it's motorcycle racing, if it's fishing, if it's YouTube, if it's PlayStation 5, if it's anything that's interfering with the growth and the prosperity of my situation, then it's not kosher to the situation. Therefore, it is not the best thing I could do for the ones I love, which means what do I always be preaching about, man? Every day, be a little bit better, right? Be a little bit better. Every day, be a little better. So if I failed on all of that, that means I failed on the overall initial purpose to be just a little bit better, dog. Come on, man. Mm, mm. And you ever wonder what your funeral looked like? Anybody? Anybody out there? I just got done doing the funeral. Just got done. Um, have you ever wondered what your funeral looked like? Like, what's the overall energy at that funeral? Who's at that funeral? But yet, who is not at that funeral? Shout out Sasquatch. I appreciate that, man. Uh, yo, what up, grandma? Yeah, man. Think about that. Think about your funeral for a minute. Like, think about how they're going to view you in the casket. That comes back to legacy, does it not? That comes back to what kind of man you are. Like, bro, I've known cats that didn't have 6 people to carry them, bro. What up, Dom? Salute, sir. Good to see you, man. I see you too, Karma. Thunder Gang in the thing. What's happening, Katie? Good evening. Um, but yeah, man, you think about your funeral, man. Who's gonna be there? Who's not gonna be there? What's the eulogy gonna sound like? Who's gonna give the eulogy? You know what I mean? Like the legacy you leave is gonna dictate all of that. Because there's only certain type of people who just want that little eulogy money that's going to take that bread on somebody who's not a revered person into a regard. I mean, most people are revered people because they are a father, a brother, they are a something to someone. But I can't be the only one that's thought about it, man. I mean, I know I'm fresh off of the funeral, bro, but who's gonna be there, bro? Who's gonna shed the tears? Who's gonna say, and what are they gonna say? What's the eulogy gonna say, bro? I've given eulogies, you know. I've given decent eulogies, if I say so myself, but um, I had great things to say about the individuals. I've been to some that it was just the guy who would take the money to do it and get it done, and um, they're not the same. Just like a real legacy and a fake one aren't the same. Legacies matter, man. Your fingerprints matter, man. No matter if you can look at it and anyone can see your fingerprints, when you're laying on your bed, you know what you've touched. You know what you didn't touch. You want the link, bro? I wasn't gonna go very much longer. I was gonna keep it short like a video, homie. Hold up. But I think as men, as parents, as guardians, as people who will raise the next people, we need to let it be known what we really are, bro. And we need to stop worrying about so many other things and other people. If we put as much time into the ourselves, acknowledging ourselves and getting to know ourselves and leveling ourselves up, bro. Sheesh. All right, welcome to the stage. One of the YouTube streets very own, Mr. DVS. What's happening, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Corrupt, man? First of all, man, I want to say good afternoon. So it's
Good
a
afternoon.
pleasure speaking to you and hear you talk about the things that nobody else really understands, but you help people understand. That's what I like about, uh, when you come up and talk, it's very rare that you do, but when you do and you get into the motions, man, it's definitely something that needs to be heard.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. And the reason I don't talk a lot, man, is because if I'm not feeling it, then it's hard for me to get up and really preach it, I guess, because I guess I am kind of I grew up watching the preacher, bro. I get it honestly, I guess.
No, yeah,
But
you could tell it's genuine. It definitely comes from a real, sincere place.
yeah. And that's why, like, if I'm not talking about something, it's because I don't have that sincerity to project it like I would. Like speaking on something of being a father, like that's something to me, bro. I've done two things in my whole life decent, three, but we won't count one. I've done two things decent in my life, bro, and that's being a painter and being a father. Now, I wasn't always a great person to be a father, but
Hmm.
I was always a great father, if that makes any sense.
No, absolutely, I get that because when I heard you talking about it, it's crazy because my kid's mother just lost her father, right?
Right,
Um,
right.
when we got together, it was something that I kept on pushing for. I grew up without a family, so I'm always gonna push for family ties,
Yeah.
and especially a father
Mhm.
and his daughter should definitely have a relationship.
Definitely.
Understanding the circumstances of what happened, trauma, not a very good mental health stable household. Her mother used a lot of tactics against her with her father. So it was a torn relationship that never really even got a chance. You know what I mean? So I pushed
Yeah.
for her to get in contact with your father. We only get
Uh,
one. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right, right.
she kind of half-assed it or whatever. We went through our thing. I got the kids. She's by herself, whatever the case may be. And come to find out, this man was in a nursing home, bro. Like he was being abused, and like nobody was taking
Dang.
care of him. Nobody was checking up on him. Now he was a musician. He had a band. Like this is a man that had, he had his trials and tribulations, but overall he was a good person. You know what I'm saying? And when I found out that he passed away, she's calling me crying, and I didn't want to seem like I was incompassionate, but
Mm,
this man was
I,
here, and you took full advantage. You took advantage of the fact that he was here, and now that he's gone, it's all these emotions. But I
yeah,
was I was trying to lead you in that way, so you didn't have to go through all this shit. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Well, grief and being disappointed in your dang self has a lot to do with those emotions too, bro. They just come out kind of different, you know. Um, they start feeling bad about themselves because they didn't do those things, and then it plays out to a different form of, oh, I love them so much, but
Yeah, but you didn't show
um
that. You should have been
I,
showing that every day, bro, while he
bro,
was here.
I'm going something through something with my granny right now, man. She's on hospice care. They're talking week, 2 weeks, man. It's bad, bro. She's 92 years old, would be
That's
93
that's
this year.
that's a lengthy life, bro. That's not too bad.
She knows exactly how I feel about her. I know exactly how she feels about me. There's nothing unsaid. We got it all said. You know what I mean, man? She's been ready to go, bro. But to me, it's like, dang, man, like, this is a woman I've held on a pedestal, right or wrong,
Yeah, yeah,
and through my life. And she really looked out for me when everybody else wrote me off.
of
So
course.
she's been a lot. It's been a great relationship, great bond through the years, man. But let the good ones die with dignity, bro.
Yeah,
Like I don't like to see someone that I looked at that way be not even a quarter of themselves. Like
yeah,
it hurts me, man.
no, of course, because I can't. I don't even know how to express it, but I feel your pain, bro. Like I mean, I'm there with you, bro. I get what you're saying because life is taken for granted, man. Nobody gives flowers until we're fucking gone, bro. That's
That's
just supposed to
fact.
be every single day. You know what I mean? Like fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the minor petty minute shit. You know what I mean? That shit is something that can be rolled over. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end,
Yeah,
I heard her crying on the phone, right? Oh, my
yeah,
daddy, my daddy, my daddy. But not one time have I ever seen you pick up the phone and say, yo, I'm going to go check on my daddy. Either it was somebody had to call you or you had to be reminded. You know what I mean?
bro. That happens more too often than not, really, too, man. And it's sad. And then families break up and fight and like trying to steal this antique or take that family heirloom. And like
Of
i've
course.
seen I've seen some bad. My mom's family did that, bro, and they're just now almost reconciling after this youngest cousin has passed away, 31, bro. But yeah, man, I've seen it, bro. I've seen it. Look, I want to go up here to what Forging said, bro. Best thing we can strive for is to not leave a hole. If you take more good out of this world than you give back, it moved on me. But you get the drip. If you take more good out of this world than you give back and leave a hole, and it's left there, but I'll finish it, then you have failed your life cycle.
Yeah, shout out to Fortune Thought, man. It's been a
Forging
while.
thought.
I haven't seen Fortune Thought in a minute, man. Where you been, man?
Hey,
You don't come
Forging
on the
thought's a
YouTube
great dude,
feature like that no
man.
more, man. I ain't seen you in a while, man.
Fortune thought, he is a voice of clarity sometimes,
He is. He definitely is.
and even like, bro, a lot of times I try to be my own voice of clarity, but Forging thought will stop in and tell me something I already know and just remind me of it and be like, yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, I got your back. Hey, and shout out to you, Forging, bro. You've held it down ever since I met you, man. Grubmud, I saw your comment, brother. I appreciate that comment, man. I just wanted to get on here, speak a little bit on fatherhood, bro. It's just something that, you know, fatherhood is a term or whatever, right? It's a dad, father. It's all words, bro. But the power is in the operation of the word, being that, being that father, being, even if you're not the biological father, being the father figure, being, I mean, bro, it's what do they say? What does they DVS? Anybody could be a dad, but it takes a real man to be a father.
Absolutely.
That's the saying.
That's the
Uh,
saying. Yeah, yeah. That's
yeah,
how it
yeah,
goes.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah, bro. Like the other thing I was thinking about, man, is when it gets to thinking about fatherhood and people who are not mindful of the legacy that they're leaving behind, they have videos out or they do things that their children feel upset by, if they're racing cars or whatever it may be, something their child doesn't approve of, right? Something that makes the child feel away inside. But I was thinking, like, what are your true what are your true emotional investments put into, if not your children, if not your legacy? Like, if you're a father, if you're a mother, if you're a parent, and you're not putting your emotional investments into those variables, then what are you putting them into? Because anything else, to me, probably is the wrong answer. That's the wrong bubble on the SAT. You feel me?
Well, I've thought about that a lot too, man, because I, it's so hard for me, right, to say, yo, I'm gonna just make some children and keep it moving. For me, just personally, inside of me, whatever genetically disposition I have that wired me that way, you know, that's what I got, bro. But there's some men that could just pop a seed
What
and just keep it schmoving. You know what I mean? And
I
never
know, it's
worry
just
about
that,
that ever.
like my children, I want to give them what is me, right?
Because
Like,
they are me.
right. It's the flesh, the blood. I want to give them what's instilled in me, but I don't want them to be like me. I
Of
want them
course
to be
not.
better than me.
We're supposed to change all. We're supposed to correct all those things that where we fucked up. We learn. That's where the wisdom comes from, brother.
Generational curses be broken. That's
Yeah,
how.
but you got to know the faults and the problems in order to identify them to give the
That's right.
wisdom in the first place, bro.
That's right, bro. That's right.
But a lot
And
of
if
people don't want to know that. They don't have that understanding, bro.
Well, man, accountability breeds responsibility, and people
That's
hate being
yeah,
accountable.
key
You know,
one. That the first thing that you need is accountability for anything.
in this day and age, bro, accountability,
For self is
it's rarer than a $2 bill, bro.
yeah, and if you don't have accountability with yourself, man, there's no accountability at all, bro.
But if you don't have accountability with yourself, you're untrustworthy.
Yeah, because it's like you did, like you're always looking for an escape.
Mhm.
There's no anchor to say, yo,
Yeah,
I stand here and I take what I did
yeah,
wrong and I'm
yeah.
gonna move on from it. But if you're always hiding behind something or trying to, run away, it's that you're right, bro. It's never gonna work. There's never
No,
gonna be any kind of understanding or lesson learned.
no, it won't. And I mean, that goes back into fathering too, bro. Like, you have to teach your children to be accountable at a young age, and you have to stay with it. And not only by do what I say, not as I do. Like, bro, you have to be the example out here with these children.
Yeah,
You
because
know what I
that
mean?
whole thing where don't do as I do as I say, yo, bro, that shit does not work, bro. Because
A
when you're not
hypocrite
around,
wrote that.
yeah,
Hypocrite
when
wrote
you're
that.
not around, you saying that shit, bro. That shit it's gonna be done, bro.
What
It's
up,
gonna
brother?
be done. Because in a weird way, that child wants to be just like you, bro.
Good or bad?
Yeah, good or bad. I
Good
remember
or bad?
my mother is like one of the reasons why I kind of started stealing cars, bro. She taught me how to hotwire a car at like the age of 9, 10, bro.
I'm one of the exceptions. My dad was a pastor, and I wanted to be exact opposite of what he was. You know what I mean? But it was out of some of that uppity stuff.
Well, I don't know. You're different. You're a different breed. Corrupt. Um,
Possibly.
definitely possible. Definitely. You know. So I can see how that worked out. For me, it was different. Like if my mother told me something that like was negative but got her excited, I
Hmm.
said, "Oh shit, that's how I can make her happy."
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Not
yeah.
knowing that as a child, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, whatever the fuck with my mom just if that makes her happy, that's what it is. What's up? This is what we doing.
Hey, that's how I found out about the good substances when I was 8 or 9 years old, bro. That's how I knew I was gonna dabble in things because my dad would bring up all these people that he had gotten off the street and saved and and they would come up
Mm,
and give their testimonies and talk about how they lost everything from doing this
mm,
substance or that substance. And me at 8 or 9, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, well, these are adults, right? And at that age, adults know everything. They're grown up, right? So to me, in my mind, if it's worth them going all out, going crazy, and losing everything, it's gotta be worth trying.
that's wild how you just broke that down because I can see how that can be the thought process of a child, bro.
It was, bro. And the worst drug problem, I've had a lot of drug problems, DVS, honestly. And the worst drug problem I've ever had was being drugged to the church every time the doors was open.
Mm. Ah, that's bars.
Now those are things that are coming on videos later on my channel, but that's just little snippets, bro.
So let me ask you this: they felt like you were like Damien's little brother. Like what's going on, man?
Bro, I'm a child of God, man.
What's
I
up,
Um,
hear, I hear
DBS?
you. Yo, what's going on, Grandma? It's been a while, man. How you feeling?
grandma, man, good
Yep.
to see you, homie.
Hey, I just wanted to tap in real quick. I don't got a lot of time. You guys mentioned DBS mentioned something that was so important, and it kind of got rolled over. If
Okay,
you're not accountable to yourself, if you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna be about nothing. You
that's fact.
sometimes people can, but every once in a while, some people can be more accountable to a certain thing or a certain, but they're not accountable to their self,
Yeah,
and
Themselves.
that's only going to
all
last
too
so
often.
long. That's
It
only going to
happens.
last so long. I
It,
really like that DVS, man, and you got to love yourself too.
yeah,
You got
bro,
to
and
love
it
yourself.
happens a lot, bro. That non-self accountability happens a lot, bro.
Yo, Grub,
Accountability breeds responsibility. That's all
absolutely.
you got to remember.
But you got to remember too, how can I love you if I don't even know how to love myself,
No,
bro?
that's
Amen.
fact. That's facts. Listen, man, I never knew unconditional love until I had my first child.
Yo, best thing that could have happened to me was me and my ex old lady splitting up because it let me be free. You know what I mean? And it let me look at the world as a and grow as a person,
An
not worrying
individual.
about a
Yeah,
female, just worrying about my daughter. But uh, DVS, do you still got a structured day? You still structure your day kind of like
absolutely. Even when I don't have nothing to do, man, I'm up at 6:30. I make my coffee. Whether it's I'm looking at some kind of news article, I'm trying to retain some kind of information. I take my time of solitude in the morning. Make tea for the wife before she goes to work.
uh-huh.
Get the kids situated, and then I gotta stay busy because if not, it's like I feel like I'm a loser, bro. If
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't
What
stay on
about
that program, I just feel like there's no structure in my life, and I'm just floating, and I don't like that feeling.
You'll
I feel
fall
it.
into depression, bro.
Hmm.
If you don't have structure, you will
You
fall
gotta
into
have structure, bro, and I make sure I work out even when I don't want to. You
What
know,
about the journaling thing? Do you do that?
so I do. So I've been so when I'm on the YouTube streets or we talking about certain things, I'll jot down things. Um,
he's busy, bro. They do research like
You're
whoa over there.
writing. Do
yeah,
you
I'm
read?
right. I read a lot.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to consume some kind of information, whether it's like something so minute that it might not ever be used, but I look at those small things that could be a piece to a puzzle that'll be something greater later on to add to a bigger piece that I might have information to. So from the smallest to the biggest, man, I'm trying to learn all kinds of stuff. It's always elevation for me. I'm trying to evolve constantly. And I know I don't know it all, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to know as much as I can until I get to the other side.
That's
Yeah,
just
hey,
good.
that that's the object, bro. That's the goal, you know.
Trup, don't you think it's kind of cool how you could tell when you could kind of just tell right when you meet somebody if they read or if they try to if you could tell that they're trying to if they're somebody that has some intelligence, you know what I'm saying? You could just tell.
Well, do you know that there it's like 48%? It's a study. It's almost
In a
50%
dialogue.
that US Americans can not read above a sixth grade reading level.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
No,
It's not
it's a real
It's not
study.
alarming to me. Well, there's also another study that they can tell how full the prisons are going to be by fourth and fifth grade test scores of reading of kids, bro. They
Yeah,
can tell the
private
literacy of
prisons
a
too.
child will determine whether or not they will end up in prison, bro. I bullshit you not. You know why? Because somebody who doesn't read can't look for information for self. So they're taking information from other people and they're just doing.
Right. Yeah.
So that's fucking dangerous, bro.
What about all
Red,
these people that are just watching podcast after podcast, getting information from so many different people instead of just sitting down and trying to work on their self?
what
You know what I
along?
Well,
mean?
it's gonna do more separation and good because everybody's gonna think they know everything, bro.
Randy Jean, I did not paint that. That's actually done by an artist out of Bloomington, Indiana.
I just wanted to pick DVS's brain for a second. I salute you guys. I got to get off here.
No, thank
Hey,
you.
bro,
It's always a pleasure, Grub, man.
yeah,
It's always a pleasure.
always.
Stay
Happy New
safe
Tony,
out
Year,
there
guys.
and look forward to speaking to you again, man.
For sure. For sure.
Happy
Thanks,
New Year to
DVS.
you.
Thanks, Krupp.
hey, hit me up though. Hit me up.
All right, I will.
All right, bro.
Peace. Yep.
Later. Yeah, man. Grandma, bro. One of the good ones, man. One of the good ones.
Now, yeah, yo, there's a lot of good dudes that are in the community that come and show support and you know they joke around or whatever. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you can still feel the sincerity
yeah, yeah.
in their presence. You know what I mean? Because it's there, bro. It's Barry
Yeah,
White. What's going on?
I ain't never mind no jokes, man. You know how it is whenever you coming up with the fellas. You know, jokes happen, bro. Jokes happen. It's just part of it.
Yeah, no,
What up,
absolutely.
YouTube Streets? Plugazilla in the building.
YouTube Streets plug is in the building. It's Randy Jean.
Randy Jane, I see you. I hope you feeling well. I told Carmen he could come up. Told Tommy he could come up. I told a lot of people they come up. Plug, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome. I'm not gonna go very long, bro. I like to keep some of these lives short, especially when I'm talking about a real topic like I was about the fatherhood. I like to keep it somewhat short. That way, somebody can get a replay value out of it. You get it?
And before we go, I know you're trying to wrap it up, but sometimes I feel like I'm held back from being a father because of the lack of the presence of my father. But at the same time, I battle with the the bullshit of the system, right? Because one, I'm a felon, I can't own guns, so
Yeah.
subconsciously I'm like, yo, I can't teach my kids about firearms and protection because there's a it's just like
Well,
it's
there's
weird.
more to it than firearms, bro. There's more to it than
Well,
firearms. There's
well,
a lot you can still teach them.
you got to remember,
Um,
I live in the city, bro.
I know
I
New
live in
York
New York City.
ain't having them
So this
firearms
is a
like that.
democratic run city, and they start from a very young age. You walk outside, man, it's already subconsciously imprinted in that child's mind of what's going to take place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like
Well, bro,
I'm already pushed in the corner because when I have the felon, right? For firearms and all that, violence on my record and all that. So I can't I can't, so it's like I can't direct my son in a way where he can be too how can I say this? Not aggressive, but stern, because then it'll
yeah,
come back to my parenting. You feel me?
stoic, bro. You need to teach him about stoicism. Look,
No, that's what I'm doing.
Seneca
Slowly but
said
surely. I'm slowly but because that's the only other way that I could pretty much defeat this fucking shield
stoicism
that's
is key, bro. Like when you can wrap your head around stoicism, you can manipulate reality to an extent. But like Seneca, I can't remember the exact quote, but Seneca, man, a great Roman back in the day, playwright, big time guy at the moment. He said that every day you wake up, you should tell yourself that I'm going to be met with the worst of the worst, with the most downtrodden, with the most begging, with the most, you know what I mean? Just go ahead every day you wake up, just accept the fact you're going to be around a bunch of scumbags today. And then you take your perspective, shift it into the best positive frame you can for you, and you proceed through your day.
No, absolutely. Shout out to everybody in chat. Casper,
But
nah, that was in the Bronx. That was actually a fire that took place over there in the Bronx. It was a really bad fire, by the way. Um, yeah, that was in Brooklyn. But fires happen every day. But the biggest one that took place within the last few days is the one in the Bronx. It was really bad.
what up, Matt? But yeah, bro, like the best advice I can give you, man, is look into that stoicism a little bit, bro.
Oh no,
And
I follow the Stoicism. A lot of that stuff, I've read over time, and it was something that I was already doing.
that's
Um,
that's that's what same thing, bro. I thought I had found a new way to live life, right? I thought I
mhm.
done made up my own little scheme and everything, and then I found stoicism, and it was like, well, damn, this is exactly what I've been doing.
Yeah. This is what I've been doing. Yeah.
Except they got old school knowledge on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that, Matt. Good looking, bro. A little super chat, super
Yeah,
sticker,
Matt,
super
always,
chat.
man.
Yeah, Matt's rolling with Grub Mud, man. You know, we got a little Indiana thing going up here, bro. Matt's in Indiana, Anna the Ghost in Indiana, Grub Mud's in Indiana, I'm in Indiana. Uh, we got a little Indiana thing going.
No, that's what's up, man. You been watching the
Yeah,
wildfires? You've been
not
seeing
really.
how that's working? Well,
I've been,
I only
I've been
asked.
seeing, but not watching. You know,
Yeah, it's floating around. Everybody's
yeah,
talking,
yeah.
but I asked because um Revelations, man, they're saying, a lot of these signs of what's going on this our side, the East Coast, the West Coast, Middle America, or a lot of these things are saying are part of the revelations that were,
Hey, bro,
trying to warn us and let us know that the
it's wild, ain't it?
yeah, no, it is wild, and I don't try to get too religious, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm more on omnism. You know what I'm saying? I like to see everything and not
yeah.
be bonded to one
Well,
thing.
peep this. Tell me what you think about this. Okay, so I'm not about religion. I'm about relationship. Okay, but
Okay.
peep this. So what if? Because everything. Hear my deacon coming to the stage. So what if? What's happening with your plugzilla?
Hey, what up,
Um.
man? I got the
Oh,
plate ready. We got to
Dylan,
add the money up. We got to add the money up when you're done because I got
uh,
the plate ready.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Last night, I don't
Okay.
know what happened. After church, everybody just dipped out on me.
I mean, just put that shit in the back, bro. That door, it's got a vault on it.
this
Yo,
the drop. It's the
some,
drop. You go in the
some,
back and you drop it in the mailbox.
We also play dominoes on Fridays back there if you're interested.
well, somebody put a damn Chuck E. Cheese coin in there, so
What?
I don't
I
know.
told them quit doing that, man.
Come on,
Um,
Stella, let's go.
yeah,
Get your butt out here.
yeah, I forgot what I was saying, bro. I was on some real shit too, man. There. What was I saying,
Dylan
dude?
the deacon. Dylan the deacon.
Do you
I'm sorry.
remember? Do you remember
Plug
at
came in
all?
here, but I'm trying to, man. I just
I
got
don't.
side.
I don't remember. I don't
Hey,
remember,
sir, can
man.
you keep your legs inside the row? So we're walking on the
Dylan the
side of this.
deacon. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, shit. This is where that plug you did it again fits in. That knocked me on my whole track, bro. Uh, I'm like
No,
a
you're talking
tank
about
in World
fathers.
War
You're talking
Let's
about
II.
reset.
fatherhood.
Let's reset. Let's
Fatherhood.
reset.
Fatherhood. Go back.
Fatherhood, bro. Now I don't even remember what I was saying, bro. Um, but you know,
Relationships,
father.
not religion. Thank you, Griselda.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Griselda. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not about religion. I'm about relationships. With that being said, okay, so all of these religions have a great flood story, right? And they all are regional specific. So what if the real one true God decided it's one umbrella, but each region has its own dictation?
Yeah, that makes sense
Like I've
because
thought that before.
I've studied different religions and they all sound the same, brother. There's
Not
stories
all of
all
them. Not
not
Scientology.
not well.
Scientology is not a religion. Come
I
on.
have
It's not.
not
It's
dabbled
not.
in Scientology. That is something different. I've
Scientology is a belief, not a religion.
that's more into conspiracies and reptilians and shit like that. But that's another story.
I mean, y'all want to talk Project Bluebeam? We can get that.
Oh whoa.
Yeah,
That is wild too.
that's
We
out
should
there, ain't it?
we should take a brainstorm and talk about that before we talk about it because
No,
we
you're
might
right.
have some doors. I mean,
You're
some
right.
bands knocking.
There's a
coming
lot to
on
get
doors.
into in it too.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot to get into that. But
You guys pay attention, watch the Y-Files.
nah, I haven't heard of that.
Bro, you would love it, DVS. You would
It's almost
absolutely
like
love
the X Files, but Y Files.
it. No, way better, bro. Way better. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna introduce you right quick. Give me 1 second. And then just look it up later. I might be
And
able to
keep
put it.
saying, yo, that they do say that there's a way to walk to Africa through the Grand Canyon, and it's not actually America, it's Africa. Like there's another way to get around some way, somehow.
Where the hell is this page? There it is.
And for whatever reason, it's locked off for a reason.
Yeah, I'm on the other screen right now.
The reason it's
Copy
closed
that.
off. I don't know. It seems pretty crazy to me. Just like some say, this was all, we were all connected at one time as far as the continents and all that. It was just one big landmass.
Yeah, we used to be like the Avatar people and touch our dicks together.
I put the link in the chat as well. But the Y-Files is great, bro. The dude that does it, he's worked on a lot of shows. He knows a lot of history. He's a science nerd. He basically breaks down all the stuff, and then he'll break it down like it's true, like telling you a conspiracy like it's true. And then at the end, he'll break down his scientific outlook and how this part couldn't be true because of this, and this part couldn't be true because of this. Sometimes he don't know. Sometimes he'll be like, and I really don't know about this. This could be true. Like, but everything, bro, from JFK to the moon landing to anything that you could think of is over here on the Y-Files. Great show. Been watching it for about 2.5 years. Great show.
Yeah, Randy, I don't know what the hell Plug is talking about.
Talk about the Anunnaki and all that.
Avatars. No, he's being nasty, bro.
No, I'm gonna find out if you're either selfish or you're gay right now, bro. So to save humanity, you gotta fuck a guy. You're gonna do it?
Yo, bro, that's not a
Answer
real
the
thing.
question,
That is
yes or no.
blasphemy, bro. Blasphemy,
Yes or no.
bro. Blasphemy.
Okay,
Bro.
so you're selfish
That's
or
the
you're gay. I'm
devil's
gonna
word.
find
That's
out
the
right now.
devil's word.
And thanks for coming to the Corrupt Cartel while we talked about fathers today. We were proudly brought to you by the YouTube streets.
Hey, y'all know what y'all get when you drop the link. Hey, listen, you can say, hey, Plug, don't be a plug though. Be like,
You were supposed to be a deacon, bro. What you mean?
man, fuck the deacon, man. No one's even donating no goddamn money. Fuck this plate, man.
Man, people donated, bro. I saw the blue chat, man.
Man, they put motherfucking damn Chuck E. Cheese coins in this bitch, man.
Man, I told them don't do that no more, man. I'm getting over this. Just like I can only go to Chuck E. Cheese so many weekends before feeling like I'm
Yeah,
weirdo.
Griselda, thank you for pointing that
It's
out.
a hype. You guys are, you know what? Everyone in the chat that's going, you guys obviously are being lame right now. Listen, Griselda's just going against anything I say. Listen, it's fucking basically, it's a hypothetical. You don't even have to answer it. Just move on. Just move on, DVS. Let's listen to your shitty ass content. What do you want to talk about, bro? What do you want to talk about? Your shitty ass. Yeah, it is, bro. Make some fucking sense, dog.
What do you mean make some sense? You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We talk about parenting every fucking episode on the YouTube streets. Every episode.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We talk about your kid mostly. We don't even talk about my kids, but We
Well,
talk about
what?
your
Let's
kid.
talk about your kids, bro. Do you want? I mean, not like throwing them out there, but do you have anything on fatherhood you'd like to say, plug?
Father Dylan's got it all figured out. He's fucking over there, smooth coasting,
That's what
fucking
you
on
said. I'm going
autopilot.
off the words you said. You called me one time. You're like, Dylan, man, I hear you with them kids, man. You know, so what? You're
Scott,
contradicting yourself now. But anyways, let
Scott,
me.
you gotta know,
What
plug. You
the fuck
gotta
are
know
you
the
talking
deacon,
about,
bro.
bro?
It's all love.
Well, who's
You're
in the
on
chat talking
autopilot.
shit? I ain't
He
even in the
said,
mood today.
he said you going for drama.
You
Yeah,
got,
hey, come to
you
YouTube
got,
streets. That's all we do is
you got a
drama,
whole
bro.
village helping
I won't
raise them
come up here
children.
no
Hey,
more. It's not a big deal.
bro,
Y'all can
no,
tell.
no,
Hey,
no.
let's kumbaya. Let's
You
play patty
always
cake.
welcome, bro. You always welcome. You already know that. But for real, if you want drama, man, YouTube Streets, New Age Plug channel. Hey, sheesh. You might not even want to step up over there
Uncle
sometimes.
Mary, that's
First
how
of
I
all,
feel
first of
about
all, the dude in the chat don't even know our relationships. Like we talk off of here, right?
Right, right, right,
Me and
right.
DVS were already talking about shit earlier. But this is the thing with parenting, man. I got two boys, I got two girls. All right. When I was
Yeah.
17 years old, I had my first son coming on the way. The first time I had sex with my wife is she got pregnant with our first child.
Woo.
So I had to go from being addicted to cocaine, partying every night, and making the transition. And it didn't happen overnight until I seen that baby stare at me, dog. So when I seen Rylan look at me, you know, that's when I made the change of putting myself not first no more. Like,
It's that
and
soul, right?
yeah, yeah, it's
it.
that soul. And
Yeah.
then I still acted like a dog though. Let's get to the
Hmm.
facts, right? Because
Hmm.
then I had another boy. I didn't have my first girl until 2015, and then it hit at me all again. The perspective of going to like strip clubs. Let's talk about fucking music videos with women in it. I mean, obviously we still go into dog phases, but ultimately, I don't want my daughters seeing anything like that from their father. You know what I mean? So that's
Hmm.
why I got four kids, bro, and they had their probably one of their best Christmases this year. You know, we've had ups and downs. When
Yeah.
we lived in Florida, we had a nice house, but we were living so like paycheck to paycheck. That's why we made the adjustment to move to North Florida.
Right. Hey, live within your means type of shit, bro. Like
Randy Jean has
budget it
a
up.
what if. Randy Jean's got a what if. Can you pull that up on the screen for me?
Well, okay. Let's see. Okay, here's a good question. You got a daughter, all right? And
Mhm.
she wants to start dating. What would be the right way to come and let you know?
Okay, so
Well,
if you raise your daughters right, and
yeah,
you're in their life every day, and you show and you treat their mother, they're gonna find somebody that the way you're treating their mother. So right
Reflects
there,
you.
so I'm already gonna put God, the hands of God, in their judgment to find the right man because they're already seeing the reflection, like DBS has said, of how I'm treating their mother.
well,
Now, again, I haven't been a good husband lately, anyways, but
well, that said though, plug. Um, I've also, since my daughters were little, I've said, and like I used to do roses and thorns every night, where you talk about roses, the good things that happen in the day, and thorns, the bad things that happen in the day. I do that at the dinner table, and I've always had a relationship with my daughters. Like my oldest daughter, she about to be 15 here in 12 days, and she'll come home. Something will happen at school with her friends or something. She'll come home. She wants nothing to do with her mom. Tell her mom she don't understand. I go in there, I say the same thing mom said, just the way I say it, and it's all listening, and you know what I mean. Like, but she brings her problems to me. Like, if she wants to date, like she just came in here last night talking to me about this cute face boy and telling me about it. You know what I mean? So like, I have a very open, like personal dialogue with my daughters and my
mhm.
son too. So like I think it's about how you raise them.
Communication, yeah,
If
that's
you
big.
raise them telling them, look, I'm going to pull the pistol on any boy you show every time, like they're gonna fear showing up with a boy. You
And
know
then
what I
she
mean?
might
Mhm.
pull up with a boy that'll shoot you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That too, DVS. Good point.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I'll find somebody who can take you out.
Yeah, 100%. Open dialogue is key. I'm going to address Scott though up the top. So he's saying that people talk gay shit is obsessed. They're suspect. No, honestly, people that are uncomfortable with the gay shit is suspect. So that kind of like you're reflecting yourself right there. First of all, I'm married with four kids. I like pussy. Pussy gets wet. Asshole on a dude doesn't get wet. So I don't know how you're Scott yourself is attracted to that. But anyways, continue.
All right, bro. But yeah, open dialogue. It is absolutely key. No matter if you're the father or you're the mother, and that's the son or the daughter, it doesn't matter, man. Even in a marriage, open dialogue. Even in a friendship, open dialogue. What's up, Big Feats?
Pastor Huckleberry, salute to you. I am at St. Mary's Church, Palmetto, Florida. I'm a deacon there. Pastor Williams, you know,
Also,
go ahead.
he's also a deacon at the House of Resurrection here with Reverend Rupp.
Yes, sir. All day. Reverend Rupp. And we also got Jumpsuit Pablo, the preacher's son. So we got a
kid,
yeah.
and we the preacher's son.
I think he said he was, you know, what is Karma? What are
Karma the
you,
homie,
Karma?
bro. Karma
No,
the
what
homie.
I know he's the homie, but what is he in the church, bro?
He the usher.
No herps.
He the usher, bro.
Big facts. No, I'm just joking around, man. I'm just trolling y'all, man. Chill
I
out,
know
Scott.
you. I
Calm
know
down.
you are, bro. I know
Calm
you
down,
are.
Scott.
I mean, he don't, but I know. I know. You know, plugs.
Yeah, they don't know.
homie,
They
bro.
don't. Yeah, dude, I've been doing this. This is what I do, bro. I mean,
Plugs.
I didn't have to come
homie.
up. I could leave. Though. I do start a lot of shit. I know that's why a lot of people don't want to send me the link because I will.
No, but
I got a lot of stuff I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on too. I haven't been able to address, and I need a bounce off a person. So
well,
I was
bro,
trying to get corrupt on my shit.
I've been wanting to openly state, salute Plug. I rock with Plug. Like Plug is a friend. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is what it is.
Besties.
Yeah. I don't know about besties, homie, but we friends.
No, we besties, man. I'm obsessed, man. We're besties. No, I'm just playing. But
Don't do that. That
yeah, bro.
happens too much.
No, you're like one of the few people I have on the back end that could call. You know what I mean? Fuck
Right.
all. I deleted IG. I did lose a lot of cool people in there though. But I try to give
I
everybody
did.
my number.
I did the same thing, bro. I don't use IG. You know what I mean? If you don't have my number and you want to reach out to me, corruptcartel@gmail.com. That's all I can tell you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I seen this was a serious live though, bro. Honestly, you see what you should do though, because live streams, right? Because you read the chat a lot, so the energy is always going to go one way or the other. You drop the link, get somebody like me up. This was a good test. But when you do regular videos, there's no way that could have happened right there. You know what I'm saying? You could have got your message out, the thumbnail set, drop the video.
The message is out.
No, you're going hard, bro. You got mad at one point and like hit the camera. So I mean,
I ain't get mad, bro. It's just more of a slip.
no, you were like, listen, this is getting me frustrated. I thought you were about to break something. It was getting good.
Bro. It is.
And then DVS came on and it started sucking. That's why I had to come up, bro.
Bro, it gets me frustrated because damn it, I try my best to be a great father. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing I try harder at in this world than being that father. So just whenever, when I see other fathers that have all these blessings, bro, but take it for granted and just bypass even the thoughts of it. It drives me nuts, man. It drives me nuts. What up, Big Smoke?
We recently had a pastor in Palmetto that got caught with child pee on their phone. It wasn't from my church though, but it was from a church in Rabonia. I don't know why that's been a common thing with anybody. I don't think it's pastors. It's anybody with like officials, anybody that's around kids. It seems like that work around kids. Like I don't understand. Like there almost has to be some kind of the technology is getting so good. How can we not detect this shit from an early age with some of these dudes? Like we have lie detector tests. How come we can't have a chomo test?
Bro, I got a wood chipper.
Well, that's for after the fact. Hey, JD the late man. Dude, I'm about to send him the link, bro.
he shouted me out the last few times, bro. I told him he need to collab with me, man, sometime soon. But I do got a damn wood chipper. And I got a saw that, you know what I mean, would fit everything in the wood chipper. So I mean, I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry. Nah, that's JD Delay, man. He's pushing it. He's pushing that movement of like the line, because Alaskan Avenger obviously got caught crossing that line. You know what I mean? Where he first of all he beat the fuck out of him, and then the last time he just got violated his parole because he mentions doing that again to the same group of
Yeah,
people. So
yeah.
JD could kind of be his voice a little bit more. He can kind of go. He can go a little bit over that line. He ain't on parole probation right now. You
Hey,
know.
y'all want to see Corrupt go in on some people?
I would love that.
Hey,
I
hey,
would love that.
line that up, bro. I'll go in on them down.
I don't want to have a conversation with Chomos though. To me,
No,
it's
no,
beat the fuck out of him.
I just want to degrade the shit out of them. And if I
Okay.
can't get my hands on them, you know what I mean? Then I just want to verbally assassinate them.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Kind of like how they did Minor Mouse.
I don't know, but sure.
I guess they didn't. I guess you're right. No, they should. Well, I mean, people made memes and songs of them. And what are you trying to do? What's the direction you're trying to go with it?
I don't know, man. Maybe like JD makes those shorts. Maybe just pick a random one every day or 5 different random ones and just totally degrade them with them on the green screen in the back the whole time. I don't know. It's just a thought that just happened. Or line up the collab, JD, and let's just line up pictures of them. You know what I mean? Like, or not even pictures. Let's not show the audience. Let's just us look at them, and then we'll just degrade the crap out of them.
Hey, you ever watch that short channel where it's this kid doing voiceovers and he's like, "Oh, look at this," and they've been using his voice like, "This guy is 1,000 years old and he's jumping into water. There he goes." And people just use the voiceover when they jump in a pool now because I don't know, it's just some kind of trend. But that kid makes a positive, and then ends with a positive. You
Mhm.
can't say that a lot on negative, a lot on YouTube. You can't say
No,
that a
you're
lot
right.
on YouTube
On
where
any
because
social.
on any kind of niche, because usually take a negative and a positive and make it a positive. This kid has
Mhm.
been positive, and somehow ending with the positive, which
Bro,
that's hard to do
it's
and blow
hard to
up
do, bro. It's hard to
and
do.
blow up.
You gotta do the certain thing and at the certain time, you know what I mean, with the certain look. Like it's like making a hit record.
Oh, that's a whole other thing, man. Yeah. Don't chase the hit record no more. Honestly, just try to catch a frequency and catch a vibe. That's what I say with the music type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just catch that vibe, do it for you, and
Jam
now
Wayne that thing.
I like Jan Wayne. Listen, Jan Wayne brings a whole other swag, bro. And his
Yeah.
DMs are crazy, bro. Come on, this
Jam
dude's a
Wayne got some
fucking.
good ass songs. He got some flops too, though.
He's got some flops, but the growth pause has gone
I
to a
just
point where he's
I
got to blow.
need
He's about to blow up.
I need more cadence changes.
Yeah, even with me too, I had to switch the cadence. You got to switch the cadence up.
Because a lot of Jambos is the same chop rap, and I think he should throw in a few different cadence changes here and there on different songs. That chop rap works on a lot of those beats, but a few of them songs. Have you listened to the country version of Bama beats? Not the
Uh,
rap beat ones, but the ones with the fiddles and the guitars in the back. Now
oh, okay,
that
yeah, that
shit
shit's
right
fire.
there is dope.
Not no
You
little
know?
man J bullshit.
Nah.
Some
Like
real
that.
like you talk about having Charlie Daniels fucking perform while you fucking rapping, that type shit.
Basically, but he molds his rap song to the country beat. It's not like they just took the stems and put it over a country beat. You know what I mean? Like there's one or two they did, but most of them he re you know what I mean, he repositioned and held notes, and then you know what I mean, released early to be on beat with the way the country flow was going.
No, it's
Hey,
fire, bro.
stick around, bro. I'm sure you'll learn something, man. Some of us know some things.
I like the direction of the hip hop though, because no one's really covering it like that.
Hip hop, yeah. Say that shit again, bro. Hip hop.
Hip hop, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know, what do they call it now? That's not what they call it now, huh?
call it country rap, bro.
Nah, that's not what it originally was. Colt Ford should be on the Mount Rushmore.
Haystack, even though I don't like him,
Hashtag. No, I don't like
even
him either,
though
but he has to be on the Mount Rushmore though,
bro, I
man.
ain't like him
Little
before
White.
them charges.
Little White
He,
needs to be on there. And
he
Jelly Roll.
stole,
That's your 4.
bro, he stole my homeboy's dog's name. My homeboy had an all-white pit, right? Named Crackavelli. Haystack was coming over to record for a few weeks. He ended up finding out the dog's name was Crackavelli after Machiavelli had passed, and Haystack then went and named his album Crackavelli. It was fucked up, bro. But he never asked for no permission or nothing. I always thought that was kind of shady, man.
I mean, that's a dope name though. How can you pass that up?
How can you not ask?
Yeah, you gotta ask. Have you had somebody in the family steal one of your kids' names? Or is that just
No,
that's
I
some
had a
real white
best
people
friend
shit?
do it.
Yeah, that's not cool, bro. You
But
can't do
but
that.
but hold on. I didn't have that kid. If this last daughter was going to be a boy, it was going to have that name. I had the child first. It came out a female, named it something else, and he had a boy later on, like a few months later down the road, and he named it what I had planned on naming if I had a boy. So it's not technically all the way stole, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not cool when people do that. It's not cool, bro. Cause come on,
I
man.
mean, I'm glad he used the name really. Like, I mean, bro, I was going to name one of my children 7. My wife wasn't about it though.
Oh man, my dog.
Hey, you see my short had the YouTube Streets logo in it.
I did see that. That shit was fire, bro.
Yeah, bro. I threw that shit in.
Zebby made all them, man. Zebby behind the scenes still does a lot of work for us, man. Salute to him. He makes we have all kinds of different logos, different designs.
Yeah, I threw it right next to my I ain't shit one, bro. Rocking out with it.
The merch is supposed to be coming. I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing too. What's up with Thunder Gang? Are y'all coming to the YouTube Streets channel, or are y'all gonna keep doing y'all own thing?
I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, because look, listen. We can. That's what I was trying to. I was trying to think of a way we can do it where it's gonna fucking hit like because there's shortcuts to this shit, bro. We talk about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a shortcut. You can call somebody out. You can do it, but I already know y'all are positive, so I'm trying to figure out a way to bring that.
Well, I'll talk to you about it on the outside, bro. Cause like there's a lot of moving pieces right now.
I want audio only, bro. I don't even want video. Just let y'all know.
There always has been.
I want y'all to cook. I want to hear Karma's voice. I want to hear Tommy's voice. I want to hear Rocky's voice. I want to hear Grubma's voice. And then split y'all up because all at one it might not work because it's too much.
Oh, then we definitely need to talk on the outside, bro.
All right, we'll talk on the outside. My bad. I'll keep doing too much.
Yeah. I just keep trying to be. Look, bro, I got yelled at for being a gentleman, and people say I'm being a fool. You know what I mean? But like, I stay gentlemanly, and I try not to act the scene. I'm not a fool, trust me, bro. I mean, but please think I am. I would love for you to think I'm a fool and I'm dumb, but
you got to add I think a woman brings a lot too. Like when we had Griselda on our podcast, it brings a whole other element at one point. We never had that.
You gonna talk to Miss Corrupted about that?
Yeah, me and Miss Corrupt got to talk because I mean it's maybe she'll do it. Ask Miss Corrupt.
No.
Damn.
She'll pop off.
Well, that's what you want.
Nah. That's not what I want, bro. She gonna be watching this. She gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Hey man, we probably need to end it, bro. We over an hour, man. I only
all right. Yeah, I'll get out of here.
45 minutes.
Hey,
I appreciate you coming.
I got a premiere coming in a second, a little bit too. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me up.
So I appreciate you too.
See you next Sunday, bro.
All right, man. That's the deacon, y'all. Dylan the deacon. Bless us with the presence, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that hit that bag, man. He gonna be passing around, and just go ahead and put it in. You know what I mean? The money will make its way to the back. We got a vault back there, so you know it's all good. We appreciate all of y'all, man, coming through to the House of Resurrection. I am Reverend Ruck. That's just silly, bro. Hey, but if I can get YouTube not to have to pay taxes, though, we gonna do it. Listen, man, your legacy. You are your legacy. Your legacy is you. What you put out there is what you will receive. What you put out there is what will remain. But do you, man? It's Thunder Gang over here. You already know, man. If you made it this far, bro, Smoke, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know yet, man. I don't even know yet. But look, man, if you made it this far, it's greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And you already know what time it is. It's with much gratitude and great respects. It's corrupt. And we fathers over here.